tune in, and I'm gonna refresh so we can see ourselves. Ooh, you smell good.
You know, just
what
a little
is
fresh
that?
mist.
She smells
I don't know,
good
I
for
want to
us
say
today.
Britney Spears.
Something in a pink bottle.
Makes me curious.
Right?
Are we live?
We are live.
Hello,
Look at
world.
that. Hi, Spoiled NYC. This is Bella Noche for another Cocktails and Contours. I'm here with my very special guest, Miss Whendy Whaxwood.
Hello.
Hello, world.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for being here. You're someone that I've wanted to do this with for a while.
Me too. This is so cool.
Yeah, like this is the year of like Bella and Whendy working together.
Yes.
And I'm about it. I'm so about it. Thank you for joining us. We're your hostesses for the next half hour in Spoiled NYC, and we're going to talk a little bit about post-Pride. This weekend was Pride in New York City, so there's lots to talk about. And I think we're going to bring up a few other things, but before we do that, we always start with a cocktail. And it's warm outside. Can we agree that it's very warm outside?
Yes, girl. I just, I took the bus here, which at first I was like, oh, there's a bus right from my house right to your house, I mean the studio. And it took like a weird turn, so I just had to run like 2 full avenues, so I would love a cocktail.
We're gonna bitch about the MTA in a little bit. But so this week I have a blueberry lemonade punch. It is Tito's vodka with blueberry lemonade, just a spritz of blueberry seltzer, and a hint of mango juice.
Come on, bartenders.
I love making cocktails. That's where I got the idea for this. I was just like, I love making cocktails. I like talking to like random people. So like, let's go it all together. Cheers! Thank you for being here. Cheers, guys. You guys better be drinking with us. Hi, Susie. Susie
that
says
is
hi.
delicious.
You like it?
Yes.
I have a secret gift for making cocktails, ladies and gentlemen. I don't brag about a lot, but I love making cocktails.
This picture is not safe. Let me tell you.
This picture will be done very shortly.
Yes, who's here? Who said hi? Susie.
Susie, hi Susie. We love when people talk. Comment, say whatever you want, ask us questions.
We'll be real.
We'll be very real. Oh, thank you. Angie says that we're beautiful.
Oh yes. Well,
Thank
you
you,
know, we've got
Angie.
the cocktails.
Right,
and the contours.
Right. The more you drink, the prettier we become. So I hope you're drinking with us.
They look gorgeous to me already.
Exactly. So this weekend was New York City Pride.
Yes, girl.
Such a huge weekend at the end of such a huge month. What did you do for Pride?
I prided all weekend.
As we do.
Yes, Friday, Saturday with gigs and with friends. You know, even those nights, all the bars are like packed. Like there are lines out the door of bars that normally you just like stroll into.
Right, and you stroll up and then they want you to pay $5. It's like, oh, do you know who I am?
You like there's a little wig.
Right. I'm performing here.
I work here.
I work here, yes.
Who are you? Just kidding. The door people and everyone are so important.
Bill, it's Bill, who actually tuned in last week. I'm so glad you're back, Bill. God, 2 sips and I can't even speak. Did you see did we see any protests at the Pride Parade?
I didn't, but you know, I'll say I didn't go to the parade this year. Shock. I've gone many years with friends and stuff. But this year, after the 2 days previous, being so wasted and having such a good time, me and my friends were like, let's just stay local. We stayed up in Harlem. We had a personal Pride.
Yes, Harlem. Actually, Harlem is actually pretty jumping for Pride.
Oh yeah, the bars were popping.
Yeah, it was cute. I actually didn't go to the parade either. I watched it on TV because it was the first year that it was televised.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I was up in there on the TV and I was like, what's Michelle Visage doing hosting on Channel 7?
That's amazing.
I loved it. No, and she hosted the shit out of it.
Good.
She did great.
It was late this year, right?
It was. It started at 12.
But it went to like 9 p.m.
I know. And I was just like, because
lots of Pride. Lots of people are Pride.
I know. The last 2 years, I'd been in the Pride Parade, and like you get there at like but o'clock in the morning, and then you're like waiting there to walk. But this week they started even later, so. Joe Rosa wants to know who applies your makeup. We do.
Hello.
Drag queens. One of the first things they're gonna do as a drag queen is your makeup, and sometimes that's the longest that takes to actually.
I mean,
get it
I
done.
think it's always every time it's different.
Oh, absolutely.
And I just tell myself I'm constantly evolving,
right?
Learning new things.
I don't know about you, but when I started, I was like, I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna keep going.
Yes.
And then the finish look came out. I was like, oh, I like that. I don't know if you can see Whendy has her sparkle. She has her sparkle eyes on.
Yeah,
I love
little
anything
glitter
that
lip
sparkles.
for your life.
I love it.
No, but I think it's important. A lot of people, so many new people wanted to do drag and practice drag. I think the first thing is to practice makeup,
Yes, that's one of the first things that you do. So,
unless, your look is crunchy, go for it. Cheers to them.
actually, I had a friend who did drag for the first time this Pride.
Oh, word.
Yes. My friend Zach, whose drag name is Antibiotic.
I love it.
It's cute. No, it's cute. And he had played with makeup. He had done like androgyny makeup and stuff like that. This was the first time doing like full female face, and he looked cute. Like people were coming up to him and complimenting him. And my favorite, because I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, oh, it's his first time in drag, and they're like, really? So
Did she do her own makeup?
She did her own makeup.
Nice.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I was just like, maybe you should raise that or take the highlight and just smooth that out. Just little pointers, but she did it herself. I was super proud. So, a lot of queens are like, make yourselves.
There's a lot of access onto YouTube now.
All the makeup tutorials.
Here's a secret. If you want to learn some makeup tricks from drag queens and know what they're doing, this season all of the Drag Race girls did those after they got eliminated videos. And they tell some real good secrets, honestly.
They do. I've watched a number of makeup tutorials to try and like get stuff, and you take one from this one, you take one from that, and then you create your own face.
Yeah, totally.
But going back to what we were doing on Pride, so you said you were like hopping around the bars and stuff like that. What was? Do you have any crazy stories from Pride? Something that you were just like, yep, only on Pride.
Let's see. I mean, just this was Saturday evening, and Christopher Street was already lit with just everybody on the street. Everyone living their life, people looking queerer than ever.
Ever.
It's already getting to me. But it's funny, and when you're walking down the street as a queen, people stop you and they're so excited to see you, and I love that. If it weren't for queens, we wouldn't be having a Pride in the first place.
Exactly. The first brick thrown was a drag queen at Stonewall.
Yeah. So it's our job all year long to be proud, but when everyone's celebrating with us, it's amazing.
It's even better. Yeah, it's even better. And like, I saw some really, really crazy stuff, like really cool looks. One of my favorite things was probably the stuff that people create.
Oh,
like
yeah.
how they're just like, this is the day to just be their biggest, most colorful selves, and I live for it. One of my friends, she was like in this like sequin silver gown, and she had like those disco balls. She cut it in half and like made it a headpiece, and like half her head was like,
and then she ripped it off in 3 parts and then made amazing lip sync. Oh my god, it's Sasha
Velour.
Velour.
It's Sasha Velour. Speaking of Sasha Velour, we're about to talk about Drag Race, the finale, because we haven't talked about it here. The last one I had, it was about to be the finale, and we were talking about whose team we were on. So if you guys watched Drag Race, comment about what you thought about the finale, if you thought who won decided, they should have won, or who you thought should have won. How about you? How did you feel about the finale?
I think, there's been a lot of talk this year about the season in general, but I think that this top 4 was one of the strongest top 4s of any season.
It's the first top 4 ever. Like, even RuPaul couldn't decide. It's
I
always
guess
the
that's
top
true.
3.
That's true.
It's always the top 3.
But, each one of them, I would have, stood on my feet and clapped and said, she totally deserves it for this and this and this. But also for each one of them, there's a little part of me that would have been like, oh, but so-and-so didn't get it, or whatever. So, overall, I'm totally thrilled. Sasha slayed the whole competition.
Sasha's very, very good. And
up for her.
Her lip sync with the rose petals.
Everything.
Yeah,
everything. We were screaming.
I was watching at the Ace Hotel, and literally just like eruption into when it was.
Yeah. And then the second
glorious.
One too. People are like, oh, it wasn't as much. She had the mask, whatever. It was the way she worked the skirt. The skirt work was everything.
Like the fact that she just clipped off the bottom right as the song started, and just and that was a dig at Valentina.
Totally,
right?
Absolutely.
That was like. I
wanted her to wait like a minute.
That would have been funny. No, I was actually very happy with it.
I also love the way that the new format of the ending. I think that's how they should always do it.
Yeah, well, it was interesting because usually they talk to all the queens and stuff like that, and they completely switched up this year. So
yeah, I mean, and I will say, I guess all of our hashtags and votes really didn't mean anything, but But Rue's got her plans. No, but still, that's a drag queen's bread and butter. And if you're going to be touring around representing the show, you better be able to perform.
Seriously though, and that's what the name of the game is. It's like, no matter how pretty you are, no matter how slim you are, no matter how big your hair is, you have to be entertaining. And that's what being a drag queen is. We are entertaining.
Yes.
And going into entertaining, you have been a little busy bee everywhere. I see your name popping up here, and I love it because I work my ass off in the city trying to get your name around.
Too, girl. Yeah,
I know. I know. How's it been since the start of the summer and stuff like that?
It's been great this whole year. Things building, new things coming up all the time. Something new, things changing up. Not a thing I can say right now. But, you know, you can see me. I'm at Rock
I'll
Bar.
get them out when the cameras are rolling.
Okay. I'm at Rock Bar. I'm at the West End. I'm at Boots and Saddles. Guesting all over the place, you know.
It's great. No, it's great. So one of the things I've always wanted to ask you, because now we finally had a chance to like hang out and kiki and stuff. What is like the background? Like, how did you come up with your drag name? And like the WH? Like I've always wanted to know. And I knew she was going to do that.
I definitely say a huge inspiration for me doing drag and just coming out in the first place. Whendy Williams. You know, I watch her every day. People can say a lot about her. I know, I hear where you're coming from, but I love her. She keeps me up to date on the hot topics, and I just love, you know, she feels like a friend in my living room when I watch her. So she was definitely a huge inspiration, and she does the WH. So I definitely...
Does she?
Yes.
I never noticed that. I know that. How you doing?
Oh,
like
yeah.
that I know, but...
No, she's been slipping them in here and there for a while now. And so I definitely take that from her. I love her.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I had no idea that she did that. Any other Whendy Williams fans out there? It's funny. The other day I was walking somewhere and I just was like I turned down a random street and I was like, oh, Whendy Williams like studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A few years ago I was doing like a random assisting job in the building where her studio is, not on her show, but I did a little sneakation and made sure I was in a corridor passing with her just so I could like meet her once.
That's cool. Was she nice?
Oh yeah, she was, you know, just on her way out with all her security. I'm like, hey Whendy, you going back to Jersey? And she's like, you know it.
That's cute. It's nice when you meet someone famous and they're actually like acknowledge your existence. It's nice.
I mean, she had her 10 security, otherwise she
yes, Angie, how you doing?
Way.
we have a Whendy Williams fan.
Yes, Whendy
Angie.
Watcher. Hey, how you doing?
She's cute. I met her once. There, you know, during Fashion Week, there's this show called the Red Dress Fashion Show, and they get a bunch of celebrity women to wear these designer red gowns to raise money and awareness for heart disease, for women's heart disease. And I've done it for the past 4 years, and 1 year she was in it. I wasn't escorting her, but I got to like see her and stuff like that. Yeah, she walked down the runway. Wow. Yeah, it was cute. But I will never forget, she was standing in line, and she has this like awesome dress that's like, and her boobs are like up to her chin, and she was just like, I legit can't see my feet.
Like she hasn't seen them in years. Her tits are so big, and she's so skinny now. She's, you know, she's all super vegan, alkaline.
Yeah, but she still has the tits.
Oh yeah,
and
she loves them. She's proud of them.
I'm
glad this isn't her show. We'd be doing shoe cam.
Bill said we rock. I'm about it. Cheers, Bill. I'm so glad that you came back. I remember last week you were so entertaining, Bill. So thank you. I appreciate you continuing to follow. We're creating a fan base.
Oh, hey, Bill. How are you? You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook.
Oh, we can do that. Yeah. She wastes no time. Oh, someone who follows. She wastes no time. But it's one of the things that I've being a drag queen in New York City, especially if you want is to become at least a side career, you have to know how to do that. You have to tell people like, hey, this is where you can find me. This is my name. This is my Instagram. This is my Twitter. This is my personal hashtag. Okay. Like you have to marketing is the name of the game.
Yes.
Like that's why RuPaul is one of the most successful. She's a marketing genius.
Marketing genius.
She's insane.
Oh my God, is that your cat?
So fun story. I have a cat.
I thought you had a prisoner.
Shh. That's why my hair looks so good today.
Oh my God! I don't know if you guys could hear that.
No. So I have a little cat. His name is Raja, but he's very curious, for lack of a better term. And there was one time we were doing a recording, and he was actually chewing on the base of the camera, and like it started tilting, and I had to like remove him.
We can't have that.
We can't have that. But now he's in my room, desperately trying to get out. And I was like, I promise, baby, we're only coming for a little bit. I don't trust the little fucker. So. We have so many comments. Angie says we're both fab.
Thanks, girl.
Bill asked, do we like Monica Morales that helps people with problems in their apartments? I don't know who that is. It's funny. Does
she have a TV show?
I think she's a reporter on Channel 11.
I have apartment problems. Monica.
Sign her up. Monica's apparently really good at helping out with certain things. So.
I'm gonna have to look her up. Thanks.
Right? No, we had a conversation last week about who the most attractive news anchors we thought were.
Oh.
Oh my god. I caught a glimpse of Sam Champion shirtless at Pride.
Okay.
He is a daddy and a half. I was like, ooh, where'd that twink on like Channel 7 go? Like, remember like Sam Champion, the weather guy, like blonde, really pretty.
Is he Paul? Is it Paul? I'm talking about Paul.
Maybe. I just made a connection. My boyfriend looks just like Sam Champion like 10 years ago. That's legit.
You know who I think is a sexy newsman? John Lemon, CNN's newsroom.
Come on, Don Lemon, like out and proud,
Can he
like
and
CNN.
Andy Cooper, or not?
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, Anderson Cooper. Andy. Can they?
Call him Andy.
Can they get together? They would just be a
We
cute
grab
news
drink after
couple,
work.
right?
He's Andy after hours. That would be cute. No, and Don Lemon was one of the like. There's been a number of videos where he's been like. His eye roll is everything.
Oh yeah, he's
when
sassy.
he rolls his eyes, I love it.
He's a guest
I
on
love it.
the Whendy Williams show every now and then.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Poor cat.
We're
Just
gonna need
drink.
a
Forget about it.
refund. He gets so much attention. I promise he's loved. Do you have any pets?
I don't, but you know what? I want a little cat.
Round 2. Cheers, chicas. I hope you're drinking with us.
Yes.
It makes it so much more fun. Not that we're not entertaining already.
I want a cat just so I can, have a person
An
to come
animal.
home to because there ain't no people coming home to.
No, they come to her.
Okay. Actually, I mean, a dog would be ideal, but I can't have that life. I
That
need a
was literally
self-sufficient animal.
that was literally the struggle that I had that I got my cat. I love animals. I've grown up with dogs. I love dogs, but on the go having like a day job and now doing drag in New York City, just I don't have the time to like come
Take it
home
out.
and like take it out and give it the attention. I would feel so horrible if I did that to a dog.
Yeah, 'cause the dog
they
really
need
needs your
love. They
love.
need attention, and I feel like a cat's a little bit more independent, where like you can come and go as you please, and when they want attention, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
But he's great because sometimes he'll act like a dog. My cat plays fetch,
Oh.
and I don't know if it's that I've
Does
always.
it pee in the toilet though?
No, we're working on that though.
Yeah, you gotta get
we're
that
working on
thing.
that.
You, like, punch
yeah,
out the
yeah,
holes.
yeah. We're working on it.
It
We're working
works.
because
I've
that would be
heard.
amazing. Oh, I'm so tired of that litter box in my room. But no, he acts like a dog. He is the most affectionate cat you've ever seen. Like people actually come over and like your cat's weird. He plays fetch. He will lick your face. Like
Aw, that's sweet.
he's super
I'm
kind. No,
allergic
I
to him,
love
so.
it. Well, I'm sorry. But no, he's like the cutest cat ever, and he acts like a dog. And
I love that.
I named him Raja, and every drag queen was like, oh, like the I was like I'm like no, like Princess Jasmine's tiger from Aladdin.
Oh my gosh, I actually didn't even connect that.
Of
but
course.
of course.
That's
it
what
is.
he has, like the tiger stripes
that's
and
so
stuff like that.
sweet.
Yeah, he's my little tiger.
No, so my friend
love
actually,
him.
for real, just trained their cat to go in the toilet. And now they say, like, if you whatever, it's like the middle of the night and you're going to the bathroom, the cat just, like, thinks that that's his bathroom now and will jump up on your lap and try to go to the bathroom because it's like, this is mine.
I can't go to the bathroom without my cat wanting to come in. I go to the bathroom and close the door, scratch
Yeah.
scratch on the door, and then he'll come and he'll sit right at my feet. We have a few fun comments.
That's real love. Who's
So Beth has 4 cats and one weighs over 20 pounds. That, because my cat lays on me in the middle of the night, that would wake me up.
For sure.
How-
What are you feeding that thing?
And how old is he? Is he an older cat? Like, because there's like those Maine Coon cats, they get huge. So that's normal for some breeds, but 20-pound cat in New York City, whew, they eat more than you do.
Okay.
Angie says that we should have our own show because we rock.
I love
I
that.
love
Yes.
it. Cheers, Angie. Thank you for watching. And Indrit says I always look gorgeous, but so does Whendy. Whendy looks gorgeous.
I always do as well. It's true.
She does. I can't have someone busted on this show. I'm sorry.
Okay. How long have you been doing the show?
I've been doing the show now. Oh my god, when did we start? We started this year, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe it started in like February. So
Word.
we're coming up on 6 months soon. Yeah, no,
That's
this
amazing.
it's cute. I've had so many queens like on here that I respect and love. And so coming soon, probably like towards like August, we're gonna do a reunion special.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I made it in the first season, baby.
And no, it's gonna be cute. We're gonna do like a little like reunion special, and I promise I will let you guys know when that's coming up because we're gonna have some interesting personalities for that. That's gonna be fun.
I love that.
It's gonna be fun. So, and also if you guys have any questions about drag, about nightlife, about where we're performing, anything like that, please feel free to ask.
Yeah.
So going back to Pride, because this is it's not going away, and I feel like it's an interesting thing to address. I had a conversation with another drag queen earlier today about it. What's your stance on the whole new, like, pride flag?
Well, I think that the whole conversation on Facebook got really blown up.
When does it not?
Yeah, right. People really got carried away. But I don't think it was made clear that the flag was made for a special community that really wanted to highlight and in their way make amends or whatever with that flag. And so many people were like thinking it was gonna be something else.
Right.
I think overall, if there's something that people like say that they feel they need to have to feel better that doesn't really affect us, I'm down. You know, it doesn't affect me. That's fine.
Well, that was my stance. Where it's just like, it's a flag. Does it affect how you feel about yourself or the gay community or anything like that? It shouldn't.
Right. But I understand what other people are saying too about what the flag already stands for to them. About how you don't mix earth tones with jewel tones. You know, that's a fashion question.
It's about coordination. Coordination, people. And I do like, and this is the touchiest thing that I'll probably say about it. There was never a race component before, so like adding a race component, of course there was going to be pushback. Like whenever there's anything that's remotely done about race, there's always a pushback. Yeah. So that's my other thing. I was just like, why add anything because all the colors mean something symbolic in the community, and none of them had to do with race.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad about it. I'm like, whatever. It's still, the community's still the same. Like, if you know, I'm Puerto Rican, and Puerto Rico right now is in talks with becoming a actual state of the United States. If they became a state, would I be less proud of being Puerto Rican? No. It doesn't affect my pride of my country or my heritage.
Right.
The fact that something changed about it, sure, okay, it's an adjustment, but it's not a personal affront on me being Puerto Rican, you know? I don't feel like them changing the flag was a personal affront on anyone being gay.
Right.
So.
You know what Mother RuPaul said? And I don't know if it was directly related to the flag issue or just about something else, but she was just talking about not making enemies with your allies. You know, don't pick fights with your friends, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like, while you... There are bigger and other issues, other people to fight than your friends and the people in your community.
Right. Those are the lost people you should be fighting. So.
And that goes for both sides.
Right. And it goes for everybody, honestly. It's something you can transpire to all segments of any community.
It's true in any field of work.
That hashtag has gone crazy.
Okay. Is it nationwide yet? Are we nationwide?
We are nationwide.
Where is everyone?
Well, actually, Angie says she lives in Palm Springs, California.
Work. That's
Girl,
gay.
I would love to perform that is gay. I would love to perform in Palm Springs. That's fun. Bill said his 50th birthday was 4 months after we started this show. Happy 4-month 50th belated birthday, Bill.
Yes, happy birthday.
Cheers to 50, and cheers to the next 50.
Yes.
This is for you, Bill. Hi, Michelle. Happy Pride. Oh my God. Okay, I have to talk about this girl because she's amazing. This girl, Michelle. I have a show every Saturday at Icon in Astoria, but I met her guesting at Gilda Wabbitt's show, who was on my show 2 cycles ago. The video's in the archives. We had such a fun time. It was my first time in the archives. We have archives. I recorded from Astoria, from her apartment, because we had a show after that, and we were hosting Drag Race. And I met Michelle and her friend Roselli, and they are like the most amazing lesbians I have.
Yes.
Like, no, they're actually amazing. They have come to my country. I thought you were the most
amazing lesbian.
I don't give myself compliments. I let other people do it.
Yeah.
But no, they're amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in, Michelle, and tell Roselli that I said hi and hope I can see you guys at a show. They came to another show that I was hosting with Gilda, and like one of them just like I do this one mix that they really, really like, and she just like with $1 bills.
Yes,
it was great.
dollar bills, make it rain.
I lived a fantasy that night. My showgirl's fantasy.
You get there on a flight of stairs.
Oh, apparently you met them.
I think I knew who you were talking about when you were telling the story.
Well, speak up.
Yeah. But I wasn't sure. Hey, Michelle. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
We met at...
Queen's Pride.
Yeah, yes.
I was at Queen's Pride.
I was at Albatross that day.
Oh, okay. I was actually at the parade at Queen's Pride.
Shout out to Albatross, by the way.
Yeah, Albatross is awesome.
Super fun bar to perform at. The people there are amazing.
My favorite is the elevated stage. No matter where you are, you can see me.
It's like a real elementary school stage, and I love that.
It's fun. I love it. We have like all these.
Look
comments.
at all the stats and everything.
Yeah, no, this is great.
This is so legit. It's new forms of drag.
New forms of drag, and that's one of the things about not only drag but any artistic field. You constantly have to evolve and try new things, stay fresh, and
you gotta Todrick Hall that shit.
Todrick Hall that shit. We're gonna turn that into a verb. There's so much to do with, especially new technologies, new social media platforms. Like 5 years ago, we're not doing a live show on.
I know, it's
incredible.
The things we used to think, the future, and now we live it.
We're actually in the future, and I love the future. The future is fun.
People totally love watching when you're walking on the street doing live. Do you ever do that?
I've done it a few times.
Because people know what you're doing now, and they're like, oh look.
I did it once during a snowstorm. It was that last bad snowstorm we had. It was that April snowstorm. Nah.
They're real good, girl.
They are good in more than one way. Remember that snowstorm we had in April? That freak random snowstorm, but it was 2 inches of snow, 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, it's exactly what you didn't need.
I was not prepared. My guy was over, and we're just we're gonna have to venture to the supermarket. So I Facebook lived our trek a block and a half to the supermarket. Girl, that felt like 3 miles.
Yes, that's an adventure.
And I was just we made it. It was.
In case we had to send out a search party. Can we talk about Paul for a minute? Do they know Paul?
I think they know of Paul. But okay,
well,
you can give the introduction because who am I?
Paul is Bella's fantastic prince. I love him. He's always at her shows and other people's shows. He's the greatest supporter ever. Just the other night, you guys were both on the bill. He was in full face, not Lady B.
Not Lady B.
But he looked amazing. You guys both did. And I just love you guys together. And he's so sweet.
Thank you. No, and he's actually driving in right now. We have a friend's birthday party that we're gonna go to later tonight. So I'm gonna make sure that we show him this when we get back. But so yesterday, we hosted a trivia night down at Rock Bar.
Yes.
And we bumped into Whendy and our other friend Vicky, who I want to have on the show very soon. And
you better get Malibu, girl.
I already know, girl. I'm just gonna put the bottle there. Here, straw. Yes. There you go. We hosted a horror night trivia, and our friend Jason, who runs the bar, really was very gracious to ask us to host because we're big horror movie nerds. And so we were like, we need to do a look. What are we gonna do? And we ended up doing Chucky and Tiffany from The Bride of Chucky did this whole mix and everything like that. We hosted trivia.
You guys had a number?
Yeah, we did a whole number.
My God.
We did a whole Chucky Tiffany number.
You looked amazing. Both looks
on
point.
And that was the first time I'd ever done horror makeup. I literally just put a picture of Chucky on my phone and copied.
They were both of them. You guys looked.
Thank you.
You would have won a contest.
Thanks. I think we're gonna bust it out again for Halloween.
Yeah.
So maybe for my one of my Halloween shows, we'll do that again. It was fun.
What are you doing for 4th of July? That's next week.
4th of July, I'm gonna be in Provincetown.
Ooh.
Yeah,
fun.
I'm attending / co-hosting the pool and beach party at the Crown and Anchor.
Amazing.
I've been to Provincetown for 3 years in a row for 4th of July. It's so much fun. First year I met the owner, super cool. He was just, and this was before I did drag. And then last year I came in, Marty Go Cummings was doing the pool show. And I saw her, she's like, yeah, show up in drag. And I was like, great. Showed up in drag, the owner was just like, oh, you look great, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end he's like, come back next year. And I was like, okay.
Yes.
So I think Madeline Hatter is the main host for the pool and beach party that weekend, but I'm super, super excited. I'm gonna do this whole mermaid bathing suit look.
With American flags.
I'll have the red hair. How about that?
Yes. And look, this is a star.
Red, white, and blue.
You're already there, girl. She's ready.
Happy 4th of July.
Baby, you're a firework.
I know.
I'm singing. That means the drinks are
kicking in. I feel like. So it's interesting. You should see the rigory that we have going here, so that we can read all of your comments, because I don't want to miss a single one. Oh, they're talking about wildfires. I don't know how we got there. Now y'all are talking.
Are they having their own conversation?
They're having their own conversation.
The show is up here.
I'm about it. No, I'm about it.
Where's the fire?
Right.
Oh, my friend's apartment is on fire in the East Village right now. No joke. I just saw it. He was on Facebook Live on my way over here. Scary shit. And by the way, I took the bus because I was afraid to take the train because that A train is just going off the rails these days.
Literally going off the. How the fuck does a train go off the rails?
Someone called the emergency brake.
And it was going too fast. And it must have been like at a curve or something.
Yeah, and everything, like all around the emergency brake sign, it's like, in case of this, don't pull the emergency brake. In case of this, don't pull the. Like, I don't know when you pull it because anyway, you're gonna be stuck in the tunnel or derailed.
Exactly. And don't apologize. Please feel free to talk amongst yourselves. They do it in our audience all the time.
Yeah, I didn't mean to shame you.
Don't shame me. Just keep hitting love. We get better.
It keeps us going.
It keeps us. Can we talk about the MTA for a hot second?
Yeah.
So, I am a born and raised native New Yorker. I've dealt with the MTA all my life, and there's some like shit going on in the MTA.
Worse.
Like, we pay more and it gets worse. I remember them building the extension on the 2nd Avenue line when I was like 20.
They're acting like it's a big deal.
It's not.
3
You built
stops.
3 or 4.
4, maybe.
Still, it took you 10 years to make 4 stops.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
I don't know. Like, they need to. They're talking about how so many of the, whatever the switchities, boardities, lights, go, stop, whatevers, are like date back to the 1930s. And it's like they need to work.
If they can put Wi-Fi in the train station, first of all, I call bullshit on that.
Okay, yes.
They didn't put it in. There was a blocker in those things. Because magically, one day we have Wi-Fi in service in every station. How the hell did you do that?
Yeah.
You have some like MTA wizard magic? If so, use your wizardry and reduce our fares. Like, I remember when the monthly was like $25.
Girl.
I'm dating myself.
No, but they need to just do it like they did in the 1930s. Like, I would rather them just turn off the whole ACE line for like a whole week. I'll give them a week, but fix it in that time. You get 24 hours a day for 7 days.
Just do it. Pay the overtime. We're definitely
hire some extra workers. Like, that could be a little boost for the people out of work.
Divert all subway construction to this one line. Everyone.
And then do it for each line.
It is an army of MTA construction workers.
They're saying it'll take like 50 years, and I'm like, I don't understand.
How?
Make sure you have all the parts, then just
This is 2017. This is 2017. We have machinery. We have technology. Like, why? I don't understand.
We need queens in the White House. We need queens in the subway.
Seriously.
Because
they're messing with my Saturday show now because the N and the W don't work on the weekends now. And Icon is literally a block and a half from the N and W on the Broadway stop. So everyone who comes
to take the shuttle train.
Right. Bus. Or like, in Steinway's a pretty long walk. So it's just like, get your shit together, Carol. Like,
Carol!
Did you ever see Bridesmaids?
Yeah, who's Carol?
Remember that thing when they're playing tennis? Get your shit together, Carol!
Yeah.
I say that all the time because it's fun. But yeah, if you have a really bad subway story, like I'm about to share, post it there. I was on my way to work 3 days ago. Everything was fine, everything was whatever. And all of a sudden, stops in the middle of the tunnel. And that's never a good thing.
And then they're like, there's someone in front of us. We're
right.
Like, really? We've been waiting.
Right. I was in that tunnel for 28 minutes. I timed it. 28 minutes. At like tail end of rush hour on like a Tuesday.
Unacceptable
on the 2-3 line.
Yeah.
I was like, you're going express. How is there someone in front of you? I don't get it.
Sometimes it'll be like noon and I'm going to take a train and I just missed one and I'm like, damn, but it's okay, it's noon, it's the middle of the day. And it'll take like 35 minutes for the next C train. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, Michelle says she hates the MTA and drives everywhere, which, that's smart, but it's so hard having a car in the city.
That's another rent, girl.
It really is another rent. If I could have a car in the city, I would. I love driving.
It'd be nice to go to gigs in a car, right?
Let's only have a boyfriend.
Does he have a car?
Yeah. He lives in Long Island. He drives in.
You guys don't live here together?
No, he lives in Long Island.
Learning new things at cocktails and concerts.
I'm not that girl. Save myself till marriage.
For a while, right?
I don't know. Yeah, we've been actually, July 4th will be 1 year.
Oh, word.
Our 1 year anniversary is on July 4th, and I'm really, really excited.
Okay, yeah, you're not too soon. Don't move in yet.
Right. I learned my lesson. I've lived with boyfriends before, and there's no rush to that. I'm just like, nope, we're good.
Yeah.
Bill says he misses New York City. I was talking about the subway. and how horrible it was makes it Miss New York City.
He must not remember it correctly, though.
How long has it been since you've lived in New York City, Bill? Answer. Michelle said she'll drive me around. That's great.
Aww.
Girl, don't make promises you can't keep. Something happens, I'm like, I didn't pick me up.
Just wait till that rainy day. I was like,
remember that time that you flippantly said you were going to drive me everywhere? Can I just get one? Yeah, that makes it great. Bill, remind me, where do you live now?
I'm gonna say Jersey.
You can't miss New York City if you live in Jersey. You're just like, oh, there it is.
You know what? So I work, I do sometimes work at a restaurant. Just a few days. But when people are like out of towners, I can tell. And I'm like, oh, you guys are visiting? Because I'll give them some tips or whatever. And they're like, yeah, we are. And I'm like, oh, where are you from? And they're like, New Jersey. And I'm like, okay, no tips for you.
Right, like, figure it out.
You guys have been here.
Michelle says she'll drive with the top down. Here's hoping.
I'll take my top down.
Take my top down.
Only way to drive, baby.
It's called a tip.
A tip? A what?
A tip. A tip. Round 3, we're still going.
Yes, this is the best show ever.
I told you it was fun.
I don't even have to do any numbers.
It's, right? We just have to be entertaining. It's like, you don't even have to hold a microphone. 2 hands free.
I love it.
It's actually, no, this is actually really cool. Like, shout out to Spoiled NYC for letting me do this. This was something that came up in, like a strategic, like, social planning meeting where they were just like, we want to do more video content. Does anyone have any ideas? And I just spitball this, and here we are, like almost 6 months later. No, it's great. I actually have like girls now asking us like, hey, let me do content. Hey, let me do that. So I'm about it. It's fun. It's like it's a fun show. And
congratulations.
Thank you so much. And this could not be possible with all of you guys watching. So thank you guys like tuning in and keeping this going because we have fun with it. This is like super fun.
Yeah. Maybe I can be the field reporter.
The true story, all that.
Whendy in the forest.
Right, with the green screen background and the fan. Like, I love it.
68% sure it's raining.
Angie's asking what we're drinking. As is Betsy, we are drinking spiked blue lemonade. Blueberry lemonade. It's Tito's vodka, blueberry lemonade, a little of blueberry seltzer, and a splash of mango juice. It's delicious. Hashtag that recipe. Mixology.
Did you make that up?
I did.
Yes, bartendress. She's turning it out. Did you have to muddle? Was there muddling?
There was no muddling.
Oh, I hate a muddler.
That's why she's a bottom, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
No muddling.
Messy.
For those of you who don't get that joke, just Google it. Just don't go to images.
Stay away from the eagle.
Girl. So
one bar that doesn't have drag shows.
Last week was also Folsom, which and for the Californians who are in San Francisco, they know what Folsom started there, and here they had Folsom East. Girl, that is a good time.
Did you get whipped?
I did not get whipped. I had a whip.
Oh yes, whip.
I was the one doing the whipping. It was fun. It was good times. Last year at Folsom, I saw someone get a pie eaten out of their ass.
Cherry or apple?
I didn't get that close, girl. Like, I was like, ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna stay here.
Honestly, though, I want to bite. I want to dig into that.
Oh, they were digging in. They were digging in. Congrats. Hey, 14 years sobriety, Bill. That's not easy to achieve, so kudos to that. Like, there's...
I'll drink to that. Sorry, Bill.
Was that offensive? That's okay.
No, he knows. It's been 14 years.
No, we're cheersing to you. You can drink vicariously through us. No, but that's hard. I have a few friends who are sober, and the struggle's real. It's not easy. So congratulations. That's really. How's it? Angie asks. It's true in any field of work. Angie, how long does it take for both of you to do your makeup? Looks lovely. Well, first of all, thank you. Ding. Honestly, today I got ready pretty quickly today. Like this, the face took about an hour and a half.
Yeah, same. I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I better get ready. So I took a shower and it took me about an hour and a half. I'd say this is about the least amount of time I want to spend on a face.
Yes, fair. When I was done, I did the face, whatever, and I was just like, oh, that was good.
Yeah, I mean, I think an ideal, a 2-hour session, you can really make sure it's spot on. But this is an hour and a half, and I'm not mad at it.
No, it's great, and we have good lighting, and Facebook Live is slightly forgiving, so I'm not mad.
Yes, they dull it down when they upload it, so it's a little grainier.
Makes us look even better. So we're actually going to reach towards the end of our session, but this is the time. This is the time.
Listen up, people. Get out your pens and pencils.
I didn't even need to say what I need to say, so go ahead, girl. Take it away.
No, I would love to know all of you a little closer on the personal level, so let's be friends on the internet. My name's Whendy Whaxwood. That's Whendy.
You're tagged, I know.
Yes, I'm on
She's
the same
sure.
on Instagram, on Facebook. So just search me up. Let's be friends.
Yeah, it's cute. No, and she's a really good performer. We've finally started working together and doing stuff, which I'm really, really excited
now
about.
Now that you know we've grown, we've got gigs.
We've grown. We have gigs. We've come a long way, girl.
Yeah,
we've come a long way. I'm really proud of us.
Us and all of our sisters in our
yes.
Our
there's so many queens that we've kind of just come up together. We are the next generation of drag in New York City, and I'm about it. I'm so about it.
You know what else I'm about?
What?
Sabotaging the new girls. We're coming for you.
Some of them don't even need sabotage, so.
Oh, she said it. She said it.
Girls, these babies having drag babies, and it's just what are you doing?
Okay.
I actively avoid drag.
Can we talk for a minute about Facetune?
I actually kind of love Facetune.
Okay, well, you're not a culprit in my mind, but there are...
I'm not, because I know how to do it so it looks natural still.
I've never, clocked you for it, but there are a handful
all the time.
of girls that I sometimes just have to pause and be like, I see where all of the magic is happening, and I don't get it. But you know what? To each their own.
That's none of my business.
I like to filter, not tune.
Right, yes. There's a difference between filter and tuning.
Yes.
You know, let your natural beauty shine through. You got a little thing, sure, fix it up. Put something to lessen the shine or to make the color better. Pictures are pictures. For photographs, you think the cover of Vogue is not photoshopped up the wazoo?
No, but if you do it so harshly the way that I can picture, and maybe I'll show you when we get off.
We go through Instagram. This one, that one, that one, that one.
But if you have to do it that hard, I think you need to look inside yourself and say,
why do I have to do it so hard?
It should look good in person too.
Yeah.
Because cameras actually are what eyeballs see.
It's just saying. But everyone who's watching is saying they enjoyed us, wishing us all the best. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has actually been one of my most fun ones. I'm so excited.
I had a great time.
The episodes are getting better and better every time we do this. So I'm here every other Wednesday. Oh my God, I'm here every other Wednesday, 7:30 on Spoil It NYC. Once again, my special guest this week was Whendy Whaxwood. My name is Bella Noche. You can also find me on all these things. Ooh, did we order pizza?
Someone's here. Oh
Someone magically ordered us pizza.
It's time to wrap it up.
I guess that's spoiled. Send them over there. Tell them to stop. No, joking. I really do hope that's pizza. But anyway, Spoiled NYC. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your night, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.